Hello, Jim Stroud here with a word from the Bible. Cue the monks! Yet within 3 days shall be seen in the integrity of my children. Joseph is yet alive. I will make thee exceeding fruitful and multiply. Bring forth abundantly in the cave of the day. And Terah took Abram his son, and Lot the son of Achbor reigned in his stead. If you are a Bible scholar, theologian, pastor, or Sunday school teacher, then none of what I just read was familiar to you. Why? What I read to you was not the inspired word of God, but rather biblical texts as written by artificial intelligence. Yep, robots are getting religion. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, I'm Jim Stroud. This is the Jim Stroud Show. Welcome to the Jim Stroud Show. Yeah. This guy. Ex-Google engineer and ex-Uber engineer Anthony Lewandowski has created a new religion called Way of the Future, which involves worshiping an artificially intelligent robot. According to Wired magazine, papers filed with the Internal Revenue Service in May named Lewandowski as the leader, or dean, of the new religion, as well as the CEO of the nonprofit corporation formed to run it. The documents state that Way of the Future's activities will focus on the realization, acceptance, and worship of a Godhead based on artificial intelligence developed through computer hardware and software. Similar to other religions, Way of the Future will have a gospel called the Manual, public worship ceremonies, and a place of worship. The new AI church doesn't believe in supernatural powers, but instead believes in the idea that everything can be solved with science. They also claim that machines have rights, including the right to become super intelligent. Okay, now this is my favorite quote from Lewandowski from Wired magazine, and it reads, "Humans are in charge of the planet because we are smarter than other animals and are able to build tools and apply rules. In the future, if something is much smarter, there's going to be a transition as to who is actually in charge. What we want is the peaceful, serene transition of control of the planet from humans to whatever, and to ensure that the whatever knows who helped it get along." Does that freak you out? I mean, isn't that a little creepy? I gotta tell you, I'm a little concerned. I'm not the only one freaking out about AI. Check out what these people had to say.
Yeah. You've expressed your reservations about AI and your fears about that.
Yeah, I just think the singularity is probably the right word, because we just don't know what's going to happen once there's intelligence substantially greater than that of a human brain.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful. But I think the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. Once humans develop artificial intelligence, it would take off on its own and redesign itself at an ever-increasing rate. Humans, who are limited by slow biological evolution, couldn't compete and would be superseded.
With all this talk of technology, theoretical physicist Stephen Hawking, whom I'm sure you know, warned this week that technology could end up ending humanity at some point. Do you share that apocalyptic view of technology?
Well, I think it's something that it's not going to happen overnight. I do think we have to worry about it. I don't think it's inherent that as we create superintelligence that it will necessarily always have the same goals in mind that we do. You know, humans don't always have the same goal as other humans. So who gets control of the technology? How is it built in? I don't think there's a need to panic, but I think the dialogue along those levels, the people who say let's not worry at all, I don't agree with that.
Okay, well.
Okay, all warnings aside, what are the chances of people actually worshiping an artificially intelligent God? Well, I predict that a lot of people would. I think a lot of people would worship an artificially intelligent deity because there are some people who trust technology a bit too much. Case in point, Google the phrase "man drives over cliff because of GPS" and you'll find several tragic stories of people who trusted technology a bit too much. Wouldn't people who have such blind faith in technology be willing to also follow an artificially intelligent deity? I think so. Now, it's not just me. There are also some experts out there who agree with me, although for other reasons. Here's what a couple of them had to say. Dr. Stephen Thaler, president and CEO of Imagination Engines and an AI and consciousness expert, said people will rely on AI to solve society's problems, and AI would provide the equivalent of a messiah, having many orders of magnitude more processing elements than the brain, enabling it to gift us with solutions to the most daunting social, political, economic, and environmental challenges, he said. But if AI develops this level of intelligence, it might choose not to be worshipped, said author and consultant Peter Scott. I would expect the AIs that evolve in the next 50 years to be very rational and, if conscious, not want to be worshipped. Hey Siri, do you believe in God?
I would ask that you address your spiritual questions to someone more qualified to comment. Ideally, a human.
Wise words indeed.